Hello everybody, my name is Priscilla, or some people call me Scylla. So this is my initial introduction video. I've had this YouTube page for a very long time, and I just didn't know, what I wanted to do with it. So I am 38, I have 2 children, and as you can see, I am a super plus woman. I guess I'm not considered plus size because I guess, what is it, over size 24, and I'm definitely not that. So, but anyways, I have a lot of interest. Music is one of them. Writing, singing, cooking. I love makeup. I love my family. I love life. So, and it's funny how things can happen in your life to shape you into the person that you become and kind of shape your path. So that's what I'm on right now, finding who I am. Like most overweight people, you tend to get more attention than you want. You get bullied, you get harassed, you can't go shopping without someone taking a photograph of you. So a lot of those things, at first it didn't bother me, but then as time went by and I experienced some things in my workplace, it kind of made me more aware of the things that was happening around me, to me. So currently I am a nurse. I've been a nurse for over 10 years, and it's not common to see a nurse of my size in the field, which is very taboo. And so I have been experiencing a lot of harassment and things like that within the workplace. But anyway, so I've been on YouTube for years, looking at other people's pages, subscribing here and there, whatnot. And I noticed there wasn't a lot of people like me that I can identify with, which is why I initially created the page. But, it takes a lot for a person to put themselves out there and, for the world to see, the world to make their opinions or assumptions about a person, and regardless of you being a good person, people still want to make their own, comments or whatever. So, but anyways, I just never seen anyone like me. So I have, of course, Facebook and Instagram, and I would get messaged by a lot of people asking me where I get this outfit or where I got that from. And sometimes I would make my own clothes because I'm extremely hippie. So I would make my own clothes, or I get something that's really big and I alter it to fit me the way I want it to fit. So because of that uniqueness that I have, I thought that maybe this is what God wants me to do, because I have tried to work in corporate, in the corporate atmosphere for the last 5 years, and it just kind of, allowed certain things to go on. It affected me emotionally. It made me so depressed, stressed out, and it kind of, at first I was like, okay, it's me, it's my weight, so I would do things, take these pills, or just to try to, make myself. Then I started having like heart palpitations from different medications, so I would stop that. I would lose a lot of weight, but with the risks, I had to stop it. And then when you stop, you gain back. So, and And that's how the last 5 years has been in my life, just this constant yo-yo up and down. So and I noticed like a lot of the people that I thought were supportive, um they stopped talking to me, left me alone. And at times I would be so angry, I would be so just so frustrated about my life, and I just felt like nobody understood me. You know, nobody could definitely relate to what I've been going through unless you are over 450-pound nurse and you trying to work, you know. And so I tried to confide in friends and family. They didn't want to hear that. I guess after so long, you know, it's like, you know, Priscilla singing this sad song, you know. And so eventually a lot of them walked out of my life, which is fine. I'm okay with that. I wouldn't have done that to anybody, but it's okay that, you know, that they did that, because that left room for God to do what he needs to do in my life, and then help me figure out which direction I need to go and want to go for my children. You know, I have 2 kids, 16 and 8. They've been through a lot, you know, and a lot of it has been because of the things I went through. And sometimes, you know, I got so emotional, you know, that I would withdraw myself from everybody. I am known for isolating myself, shutting things down, getting away from people, you know. And I realized the reason why I did that was because I didn't need to be around those people anyway. There was no benefit to me. Because if anybody can leave a person alone during their rough times, that's not a friend. That's no person that I need in my life. And it took me a while to understand that. So now I'm at the point in my life where I do need to put myself first and do the things that God wants me to do. I'm not perfect. I curse, you know, if I go out, I have a drink. You know, I'm not perfect, but God has a plan for me. He has a perfect plan for me. And even though I'm flawed, I know he's going to work things out that's going on in my life. And I just have to do the things that he called me to do. And I've been running from this thing for years, running from this whole YouTube thing, because I'm such a private person. And sometimes it's like, some people, like even on my Facebook page, I was just sporadically put something out there that I'm going through. And some people will be like, oh, certain things don't need to be on Facebook, or certain things this and certain things that. But when you're in a situation in your life and you feel like you don't have anybody to turn to talk to, some people do that. You know, they turn to social media, you know, to assist them. So I've, you know, been a support to so many people. A lot of people inbox me, and so now I'm noticing right now at this time that I need to do what's been in my heart for years to do, and that's to put myself out there, and help others that will in turn help myself while I help myself, you know. And so I'm not sure of how this page is going to go. I am in the process of starting my business over again. I had a store last year. It went pretty good. It just wasn't the right market, and plus I had some things that was going on personally that I couldn't devote my time to a store. But that's, you know, something down the line or whatever. But I still do my thing on the side, and I still, you know, work, even though, you know, I have some things going on at work. Again, but that's something I'll go through down the line or whatever. But I'm glad you found my page, and as I find who I am, I welcome you on this journey with me. Like I said, by me not having a lot of people like me, you know, on YouTube, which is opened the door for me, you know, because I would like to show some of the outfits that I have, how I put things together, how I accessorize, how I wear makeup. And so I think that'd be a good thing, because there's a lot of us bigger women out there. Like, if you, like, they call us supersized BBWs, SSBBWs, right? And if you Google that, even on here on YouTube, if you put SSBBW, what you find is a whole bunch of sexual things, where it's people, you know, showing their bellies, showing it, just very graphic stuff. And I'm like, that's not me, you know. So that's why I never really liked the whole title thing. Like, you'll see my name, it says Thicksilla, but it's not the way it's actually spelled, THICK. Kind of did that for amusement, because a lot of the guys would be like, you thick, you thick. I'm like, no, I'm fat, you know. Like, I'm okay with me being, saying that I'm fat or whatever. But guys, they don't see that, you know. That's women who throw these labels and things around. But anyways, I just wanted to give this introduction just to let you know who I am. And I'll be posting more, and I appreciate you stopping by. Thank you.